There's this podcast that does not give me peace, and this post it comes from allegedly Kelly Khumalo. I say allegedly because um, anything on social media it is possible. They can manipulate everything or anything. You know what I'm saying, and make it looks like it is from you, and make it looks like really it comes from Kelly Khumalo. So there is a post where Kelly Khumalo wrote a statement, and that post was released on the 1st of November. And Kelly Khumalo, in that post, she reveals that if she can open her mouth, a lot of people's reputation will go down to drain. And so their best bet is, as long as she is not speaking about the death of Senzo Meyiwa, therefore their reputation is still intact. And obviously, if you hear this, and let's say allegedly it is from her, then it means quite a number of things. And you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say, that it means quite a number of things. And I'm not sure if you and I are ready for what it means. Could it be, oh, will I be forced to swallow my pride to say, wait a minute, you're probably looking at the wrong place? Indeed, these are not the people that should answer that. Or we are going to learn that though I knew about the death of Senzo Meyiwa in a way, but I'm not the one who orchestrated the whole thing. I'm saying based on this thing that I'm reading here, it says a lot in just one paragraph, but there's a lot of interpretation that can be derived from what I'm about to read to you, provided that you're interested. If you are interested, in fact, are you interested? Then if you are, then please stick around. As you stick around, there are quite a number of things that I'm looking from, or I'm asking from you guys. Number one, you subscribe. Number two, you like the video. Number three, you comment in the comment section below. Number four, you watch the video until the end. Number five, you watch the ads. Number six, you share this video to everybody. You need to tell them that we are on our journey to 30,000 subscribers. And we will get there. According to the estimation, we should get there on the 24th of December. We should be on at about 34,000 subscribers. And if you are not subscribing, then please, you are actually not helping. Also, good people, 63.1% of you guys are not subscribed. Yes, the number is decreasing, but we need to decrease this number at least to 50% of people. So 63.1% of you guys, you are watching my videos without being subscribed, and that is very bad. You know, it's very, very bad, my friend. I saw a post. The person that has written this, it's called Sinobom. You understand? It's Sinobom, right? It says, can someone please explain this? Hashtag Senzo Meyiwa, hashtag Senzo Meyiwa trial. Now, on November 1st, at about 20 past 8 p.m., the problem with that is that there is no date, right? So I don't know when was this post written on Twitter. I don't know, right? But it's a Twitter post. And then the person that is said to have written this is called Kelly Khumalo Updates, right? Number two, then read the content thereon. It says, I saved someone's reputation by not telling my side of the story. It's the best to stay silent through the storm. Bad people usually destroy themselves in the process of trying to destroy you. Right? I told you there are a lot of interpretation that can be derived from this. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to unpack each and every single word here. Number one, I saved someone's reputation by not telling the side of my story. That line, remember I say to you, take this with a pinch of salt and use the word allegedly, right? Because me, Bongane Masugu, as I stand here, I cannot really prove that she really wrote this message. Because of that, I'm saying use the word allegedly. Now that you have learned to use the word allegedly, guys, I've got a problem. Every time I stand in front of a camera, there is some, look, my nose will be inching. Like you can see now, there's nothing in my nose, but I need to use this because my nose are inching. So I had to buy this facial, what, I don't know if you can see it. It's called facial, yes. Thank you very much. So yes, so yeah, it's because of this thing. So yeah, let me just do this. Yeah, so if you say you saved somebody's reputation by not telling the side of your story, that basically you saying to us, well, what you think it's the truth, it's actually not the truth. And you say, Bongs, what do you mean? It means, guys, sit down, relax. Let's dissect this a little bit. It means there is someone, somehow, somewhere, who should be dragged for the actual murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Do you get it? But that individual is not dragged, right? And since that person is not dragged, that means what we have on the dock, accused number 1 to 5, probably they are not the right people to have on the dock. I don't know. That's the first interpretation. Or the second interpretation is that, oh, yes, we have the right people, but the person who masterminded that is known to Kelly, as per this post, allegedly, right? Is known to her. Nobody else but her. Did you get that? Okay. Since you get that, that means there is someone, somehow, somewhere, who owes the Meyiwa family the truth. Not only does this person owes the Meyiwa family the truth, but owes the public what is called the truth. Right? Because chances are what we are currently what we think we are experiencing or exploring as the truth is actually not the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do you see what I'm trying to say? There is a person who is supposed to give us closure. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because that person knows exactly what happened to Meyiwa, to Senzo Meyiwa. Do you get what I'm saying? Just by looking at this, if this can be proven to be true. That's what it says. Perhaps you think I'm wrong. Maybe you have your own interpretation. It's okay for us to have different interpretation. I will accept that you and I have different interpretation concerning this, but I'm saying that is what I can think at this particular moment, to say, wait a minute, who is this individual that is being protected then? Number 3, I spoke about protection. That means we can therefore go to court and say, wait a minute, Kelly is protecting somebody's reputation by not telling her side of the story. does that not amount to defeating the ends of justice? Because you know exactly that this person and this and this and this is supposed to be in the dock because of what happened to Senzo Mewa, but you are not disclosing that information. And because you're not disclosing that information, therefore, the state has got the right to prosecute you, because for you not to disclose such information, you are directly defeating the ends of justice. And let me explain before you kill me, you know what I'm saying, before you torment me about the word defeating the ends of justice, what it means. There is an attorney or a lawyer by the name of Ntapseng Dubazana. She was on a podcast called Mashabela Studios. In that podcast, she was asked about Dr. Nande Pamakutumane and all the stuff. She was explaining the relationship between Dr. Nande Pamakutumane and Thabo Baxter and how they escaped the country to a point where they found themselves in Tanzania. And Dr. Nande Pamakutumane came back claiming that she was kidnapped. And then Ntapseng Dubazana of Dubazana Attorney said the following. Ntapseng explained this. She says, to be an accomplice by law, remember I'm quoting Ntapseng because I'm not vested in legal matters. Ntapseng Dubazana of Dubazana Attorneys, she said, if a person hears that there's going to be a criminal activity like this and this, or you know that this crime that happened here was done by so and so, you are duty bound to inform the authorities so that they can go and arrest the right person. If you see people committing a certain crime and you don't report those people, you and the person that I've mentioned before who heard about that crime but did not report that crime, you are called an accomplice. That means you are also a criminal, for you did not report a crime activity that happened either in your presence or you knew about it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm saying on the basis of that, I am saying she needs to be charged for defeating the ends of justice. I don't know if you see what I'm trying to say. I am saying on the basis of this little knowledge which I've acquired through listening to this legal expert, I can conclude that she can be charged for defeating the ends of justice if this post can be proven true. Because she knows something, but she's withholding that information. Has this, not unless, I could only be wrong, not unless she has an affidavit where she goes into details, either an affidavit or a statement, a sworn statement, where she takes everything that she just wrote here and explain it into a statement, explaining exactly her side of the story, but in a sworn statement. Then you can't charge her for defeating the ends of justice, because there is a statement from her that it might not be in front of a criminal court, but the fact is there is a statement that is out there. It's just waiting for the authorities to explore the statement. Then you cannot charge her. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Do you understand that? But I'm still going to emphasize on this word. Please take this with a pinch of salt and use the word allegedly, because I myself, I don't know whether it's true or not that she wrote this. You know what I'm saying? And of lately, she goes by the name of Voice of Africa. And so I wouldn't know. Back in the days, probably she was using Kelly Khumalo updates. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what it appears like legitimately it is her. You know what I'm saying? Legitimately it is her. Then let's look at the second word that she said. She's saying that it's best to stay silent though go through the storm. Now, it's best to stay silent through the storm. What's the storm here? The storm is a lot of people have got the suspicions that She knows something about what happened in that. They call it fateful day, but I don't get the concept of calling that day a fateful day when it left other people in tears. Like, you're talking about this Sfiso Meyiwa's family. They are always in tears, crying literal tears about that. So it can't be a fateful day, but nevertheless, it's English. That's how sentences are constructed. So, yeah. So people believe that she's got something to tell them about what happened on that fateful day. But then that's the other part where she says that it's best to stay silent through the storms. And it's not even a storm, it's a plurality, storms. That means she's being attacked left, right, and center. It's not just one attack. Well, it makes sense to say she's being attacked left, right, and center. You know why? Because at some point, because the FM decided to surprise all of us by making this lady called DJ Show. She won a song of the year that even today we don't even know that song. You know what I'm saying? Okay, after that, people were asking that where does this lady come from, and she defended that lady and said that people who do not have DSTV, they might not know this song. And there was an instant response from somebody who says that when you were in the presence of Senzo Meyiwa, but you don't know who killed Senzo Meyiwa. And I was like, wow, hey, people have got answers. Never. So probably that she could categorize that as a storm. Okay, as if that was not enough. Let's look at the last word. Bad people usually destroy themselves in the process of trying to destroy you. Wait a minute. So, in other words, I am not the bad person here. You are the bad person. Or, if not us, the public, basically, there are people behind the scenes who are bad people now who are making her looking bad, because she can't say, we, the public, we are bad people, because we, the public, we're not asking something out of the ordinary, but we're asking something simple. Please explain to us, why is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 not adding up? Because you were there. This is your baby daddy. So we can't be her enemies. I refuse that we can't be categorized as her enemies. I'm definitely not her enemy, right? The reason I don't categorize myself as an enemy of KK, it is simply because I am not against KK. I am against the truth. I'm against anything that is against the truth. You know what I'm saying? What I am requesting is the truth, nothing more, nothing less. I'll give an example when I say that I'm not her enemy. I always say that, you know, KK, she's gifted. You know what I'm saying? She's got the voice. She can sing. But one thing I refuse as well is that she's a gospel star. Just because she sings gospel music doesn't necessarily make her a gospel star. She is Kelly Khumalo, who sings Afropop music. That's it. That's where it ends. She can somehow feel like she needs to sing a gospel music, but it doesn't necessarily make her a gospel artist. There are so many. I know. But let me explore this. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me explore. Less than 2 minutes. A lot of people who think that they are singing gospel, they classify themselves as gospel stars. Let me tell you this. There was a question that we once have at church, and we asked the question. And in fact, me and my friends, we asked the question. We asked the question. What is gospel music? Is a song sung by a Christian, or it is it must be, or the lyrics must include Christ? You know what I'm saying? As long as they mention Christ, then that becomes a gospel. If that's the case, if you've got the lyrics that mention Christ, it means that you can take a prostitute you can ask her to come and sing that song, and just because she sings a song that has got lyrics that seeks to say Jesus, therefore she is a gospel star. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or a gospel, but by definition, a gospel star should be a person who's not only singing gospel but live gospel. That is a gospel star. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying to you. Kelly Khumalo, she's not a gospel star. She happens to sing songs that are said to be Christian songs, but Some of them, you know what I'm saying? But she is not a gospel star. And most of the people who are singing gospel music, they are not gospel stars. They happens to know or have the talent to sing. And the faculty is, or their music category or genre is gospel, but it's not necessarily, look, we cannot necessarily call them gospel stars. You get a point? Because they happen to have lyrics that mention God, but they themselves do not live a life exemplary to the same music. Now that we are done with that one. So I personally classify Kelly Khumalo as an Afro-pop singer, right? She lives that, you know what I'm saying? Now, fast forward, I always say to you guys, even if she were to go down to prison, I will still listen to her music because we can't take away the fact that her ability to sing just because she has offended a lot of people or she is found guilty. Now we can therefore say that she is less of a singer or she's less of talented just because she's found guilty. No, same with Jub. He get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Go down like a service, like a sentence there. Well, after serving his sentence is back. We cannot say he's a bad artist. Bricks. That's an exemplary. He's in there. He can come out there with the heat. We will still buy that heat if people likes that heat. Why? Because we are not necessarily against the talent. We are against the behavior. That's what we should understand. As a Christian, I have the responsibility to love people but hate they are doing if they are doing is contrary to God. That's it. Keep it simple. Right? Yes, it has been difficult sometimes to love people, to love certain individuals who are erring and hate their behavior, exclusively hating their behavior. You know what I'm saying? Try and exclude their behavior from whatever they were doing. Hey guys, my lights just went off. Okay. Now I'm left with these two lights. So yeah, let me push this video. Okay, let me finish this and then, yeah, let me close this. I don't know what happened with my light, but nevertheless, yeah, I'm still working on the backup, by the way. That's why you are seeing whatever you are seeing right now. I'm still working on the backup, trying to make sure that my backup is as good as I want it to be, because in case we have stage 6 load shedding, the backup must be, you know, on par. So I first bought a inverter, and my inverter is the biggest. It's not the biggest, but yeah, I can plug your what is this thing, your grinder and most of the things. It's that big now. I was experimenting. Now I need to buy a big battery. Now since this one is switched off, I will therefore have to buy maybe more batteries for this backup system as well. But I'm trying to back up everything so that even in the midst of stage 7, we can still work as if nothing is wrong with everything that we are doing. Nevertheless, that's not where we are. So I am saying we will still love Kelly Khumalo irrespective of whether or not she is found guilty, in a sense that we will still love her talent, you know what I'm saying? But we will still disagree with certain things in her behavior. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. We do not have a problem with her singing capability. So you can't therefore classify us as enemies. We're not enemies here. We just happen to be people who love the truth. And as we love the truth, we cannot be deceived or coerced. You know what I'm saying? Or coerced into accepting something that we are very much clear that this is not the truth, because we are of the truth. We love nothing but the truth. I want to hear from every one of you who have listened to this. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think about all of the things that I've just said here. Analyze each and every single sentence here. I saved people's reputation by not telling my side of the story. 1. 2. It's best to stay silent through the storms. Plural. 3. Bad people usually destroy themselves in the process of trying to destroy you. But what I did not pay attention to in the first place, which I'm not going to go back to that one, I just want you to have that time to, you know what I'm saying, do what you need to do. It's that the first sentence there, it says, I save people's reputation is plural. Who are these people? I spoke of it as singular, but actually it is people's. You know what I'm saying? It's plural. So there are quite a number of people that she served. She served their reputation by not telling a side of the story. I get that and I understand that. However, I want you to give me your analysis and your investigative thinking about this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see you. You and I, we will meet in the comment section below. But until that next video, good people, please take care.